Hello students, today I am going to explain C4 pathway. It is also known as Hatch-Slack pathway because this pathway was discovered by the Hatch and Slack in 1965 and 1967. And this pathway is taking place only in the tropical region growing plants. It means the plants which are found in the dry tropical regions, these pathway occur. Example, maize, sugarcane, sorghum. And why this pathway is known as C4 pathway? Because in this pathway, the first stable product is having 4 carbon compound. And the name of this carbon compound is oxaloacetic acid. So that it is called as C4 pathway because the stable compound is formed as having 4 carbon atom. And in this type of pathway, it is taking place in the C4 plants, and these plants have Crane's anatomy. They are having a specific type of feature in their leaves. Okay, so what is that Crane's anatomy? In the Crane's anatomy, vascular bundles are surrounded by bundle sheath cells arranged in wreath-like manner. It means vascular bundles are wrapped by bundle sheath cells. Okay, wreath means to wrap, surround. Okay, vascular bundles are surrounded by the bundle sheath cells, and the leaves are having large number of chloroplast, thick wall impervious to gases, and absence of intercellular spaces. Leaves contain large number of chloroplasts, and they are having thick wall, okay, which are impervious to the gases, and intercellular spaces are absent in the cells of leaves. Now, what happens in this Hatch and Slack cycle? The primary acceptor is a 3-carbon molecule, that is phosphoenol pyruvate, present in mesophyll cells, and enzyme involved is PEP carboxylase. Okay, so here we can see in this flow chart. Now, this is the flow chart. In this flow chart, the atmospheric CO2 is taken by the phosphoenol pyruvate. Firstly, this CO2 is converting into carbonate ions in the mesophyll cells. Mesophyll cells and bundle sheath cells are attached together, एक दूसरे के पास होती हैं. So in the mesophyll cells, this atmospheric CO2 firstly taken and it is converting into carbonate ions, and then this carbonate ion are combining with the phosphoenol pyruvate, and C4 acid, that is OAA, oxaloacetic acid, is formed. Okay, so fixation of CO2. Primary acceptor is phosphoenol pyruvate will combine with CO2. Firstly, it will convert into carbon ions. So we can say that CO2 is fixed by the phosphoenol pyruvate to form 4 carbon compound oxaloacetic acid. Now this 4 carbon compound, that is OAA, it is transferred in the bundle sheath cell. Okay, so we can see that this C4 acid is transporting in the bundle sheath cell, and in that bundle sheath cell it is converting into other compound. Here it is written C4 acid, so we can say here this OAA, it is converting into malic acid. Okay, so here the name is not written, and we can directly write that it is a C4 acid. So we can say it is converting into malic acid. OAA, that is oxaloacetic acid, which was produced in the mesophyll cell, it will transfer in the bundle sheath cell and it will convert into the malic acid. Okay, so malic acid is actually formed in the mesophyll cell itself. Okay, OAA is converting into malic acid in the mesophyll cell, and after that from the mesophyll cell it is transported into the bundle sheath cell. Okay, so here these are the oxaloacetic acid and malic acid, these are the 4 carbon compound. Clear? So here it is written C4 acid and C4 acid. The 4 carbon compound is transported into the bundle sheath cell. Now this C4 acid, then it will having decarboxylation. that C4 acid is broken down into 3 carbon molecule and 1 molecule of CO2. 3 carbon molecule, that is C3 acid, and it is actually PGA, phosphoglyceric acid. It is a phosphoglycerate. Clear? So this phosphoglycerate is produced and CO2 is released. This CO2 is actually enter in the Calvin cycle. Clear? And the C3 acid, that is PGA, it will transport back into this mesophyll cell, and then it is C3 acid is converting into phosphoenol pyruvate. So we can say here regeneration of phosphoenol pyruvate is taking place. C4 acid is broken into C3 acid. C3 acid transported in the mesophyll cell, and this from in the mesophyll cell it is regenerated into the phosphoenol pyruvate. So we can say the C4 pathway is taking place in the maize, sorghum, or we can say it is taking place in the C4 plants. So here we can say that it is taking place in this way. Okay, so I was explaining here the primary acceptor of, we can say it is primary acceptor of CO2. Okay, because this CO2 is accepted by the phosphoenol pyruvate. Clear? The primary acceptor of CO2 is a 3 carbon molecule, that is phosphoenol pyruvate, and which is present in the mesophyll cell. An enzyme involved is PEP carboxylase. We can read this phosphoenol pyruvate is combining with CO2 in the presence of this enzyme. The name of the enzyme is phosphoenol pyruvate carboxylase. The name of enzyme is PEP carboxylase. In short, we can say it is a PEP carboxylase. OAA, that is oxaloacetic acid, is formed in mesophyll cell, forms 4 carbon compound like malic acid and aspartic acid, which is transported to bundle sheath cell. So inside the mesophyll cell, this OAA convert into the malic acid or aspartic acid, which is also 4 carbon compound. Then this malic acid is transported to the bundle sheath cell. Then what happens in the bundle sheath cell? In bundle sheath cell, it is broken down into 3 carbon molecule. Okay, and this 3 carbon molecule is returned back to the mesophyll cell to form PEP. Here we can say that the C3 acid is transported into the mesophyll cell again, and the C3 acid is converting into phosphoenol pyruvate. In this way, the regeneration of phosphoenol pyruvate taking place. The CO2 molecule released in bundle sheath cells enter the Calvin cycle. Here we can say that the CO2 which was released by the C4 acid is breaking into CO2 and C3 acid. The CO2 is moving in the, it is actually transferred in the Calvin cycle for the fixation. And in the Calvin cycle, what happens? The CO2 is combining with the RUBP in the presence of Rubisco enzyme. The most abundant enzyme in the plant is Rubisco. Okay, it is very important enzyme in the plant physiology. So the CO2 is fixed or in the presence of Rubisco. The CO2 will accept by the RUBP in the presence of Rubisco, and it will form into the sugar. So I have explained in the C3 cycle already. Okay, Calvin cycle is known as C3 cycle. So what we can see that in the C4 plants, 4 carbon compound as well as 3 carbon compounds are formed. Okay, next topic is photorespiration. Photorespiration, it is the light dependent process of oxygenation of RUBP. Now we can say that RUBP is reacting with CO2 also. This is known as carboxylation. Okay, carboxylation. But when the RUBP is accepting oxygen, so we can say that it is oxygenation. So light dependent process of oxygenation of RUBP and release of CO2 by photosynthetic organ of plants. What happens in the photorespiration? The RUBP combine with the oxygen to release CO2. Photorespiration decreases the rate of photosynthesis when oxygen concentration is increased from 2 to 3% to 21%. यदि ऑक्सीजन का कंसेंट्रेशन ज्यादा होगा तो उस समय रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस विल बी डिक्रीज. कितना हो सकता है यदि इंक्रीज होगा ऑक्सीजन कंसेंट्रेशन? तो 2 to 3% ऑक्सीजन से ज्यादा 21% हो गया. एट द टाइम द फोटो रेस्पिरेशन टेक्स प्लेस एंड द रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस विल बी डिक्रीज because more concentration of O2 is there at that time. Presence of light and higher concentration of oxygen result in binding of RUBP with oxygen in the presence of Robisco enzyme. तो O2 and CO2 दोनों है. If the O2 concentration is high, at that time this RUBP will combine with O2 in the presence of Robisco enzyme and two compounds will be formed, phosphoglyceride and phosphoglycolate. So this is the actual photorespiration when the RUBP is combined with the oxygen. At what condition? When the high concentration of oxygen is taking place. This pathway involves chloroplast, peroxisomes and mitochondria. So this pathway is taking place in the chloroplast, peroxisome and mitochondria. Photorespiration don't occur in this photorespiration don't occur in the C4 plants. It is not taking place in the C4 plants. It is taking place in the C3 plants. Clear? So here we can say difference between C3 plants and C4 plants. In the C3 plants, they don't have Kranz anatomy. In the leaves are not having Kranz anatomy. In the C4 plants, leaves show Kranz anatomy. It means vascular bundles are surrounded by the several sheath of bundle sheath. Several layer of bundle sheath. Okay, so this is the Kranz anatomy. In the C3 plants, photorespiration occurs, and in the C4 plants, photorespiration don't occur, does not occur. In the C3 plants, RUBP is the first acceptor of CO2, but in the C4 plants, PEP is accepting the CO2. In the C3 plants, PGA is the first stable product. In the C4, OAA is the first stable product. In the C3 plants, plants are adapted to all climates, but in the C4 plants, plants are actually adapted to the tropical climate only, dry tropical regions. Mesophyll cells perform complete photosynthesis. Mesophyll cells perform only initial fixation. So in this way we can differentiate the C3 plants and C4 plants. Now the factors which affect the rate of photosynthesis. So these are the mainly 4 factors: light, carbon dioxide concentration, temperature, water. Light intensity increases, the rate of photosynthesis also increases until saturation point. जब तक कंप्लीट एक लास्ट क्लाइमेक्स नहीं आ जाता, यदि उस समय की सिचुएशन से कम कंसंट्रेशन है, then यदि light intensity increases, the photosynthesis will be increases. CO2 concentration एक लास्ट क्लाइमेक्स पॉइंट जो होता है उससे कम यदि है, then with increase in concentration of rate of photosynthesis increases till the compensation point. एक saturation point से पहले यदि concentration increase है तो फिर rate of photosynthesis will be also increase. Number 3 is temperature. It does not influence the rate of photosynthesis directly, but at high temperature enzyme activity is inhibited due to denaturation of enzymes which affect the dark reaction. So what happens in the temperature? Temperature directly does not influence the rate of photosynthesis. लेकिन क्या होता है? This temperature is affecting the enzyme activity. If more temperature will be there, then the denaturation of enzyme will takes place and which will affect the dark reaction. Enzyme का denaturation हो जाएगा ज़्यादा temperature में और उसकी वजह से dark reaction पे affect होगा. Number 4 is water. Due to increase in amount of water, rate of photosynthesis does not increase proportionately as after saturation. No more water is required during photosynthesis. Saturation में last climax पे जब कोई भी situation आ जाती है तो उस समय यदि रेट कंसंट्रेशन इंक्रीज करेंगे तो उससे कुछ अफेक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा, लेकिन लास्ट क्लाइमेक्स तक जब लास्ट पीक तक नहीं आया, जहाँ पर हाईएस्ट होता है उस हाईएस्ट वैल्यू पर नहीं आया, यदि उससे कम कम सैचुरेशन पॉइंट है, सैचुरेशन पॉइंट से पहले वाली स्टेज है, तो उस समय यदि कंसंट्रेशन इंक्रीज करेंगे तो रेट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस इंक्रीज होगा. ठीक है, और सैचुरेशन पॉइंट के बाद यदि इंक्रीज करेंगे कोई भी फैक्टर तो उसका कुछ अफेक्ट नहीं होगा. ठीक है, उल्टा रिवर्स ही हो जाएगा। ठीक है, तो लास्ट सैचुरेशन पॉइंट पे यदि वाटर का अमाउंट इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं तो नो इफेक्ट विल बी देयर, लेकिन लास्ट सैचुरेशन पॉइंट से पहले यदि वाटर का अमाउंट इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं देन द फोटोसिंथेसिस विल बी इंक्रीज्ड। One more definition is there here. Blackman's law of limiting factors states. Blackman's law of limiting factors क्या बताता है कि if one photosynthesis is controlled by more than one factor, ठीक है, if any chemical process which is affected by more than one factor, the rate will be determined by the factor which is nearest to its minimal point. बहुत सारे factors यदि affect कर रहे हैं photosynthesis को, तो जो factor कम minimal value पे है, ठीक है, that value will be affect the rate of photosynthesis. Okay, so that factor actually decide the rate of photosynthesis. Okay, if a chemical process is affected by more than one factor, then its rate will be determined by the factor which is nearest to its minimal value. जिस factor की value कम होगी उससे rate determine होगा, and it is the factor which directly affect the process of its quantity is changed. तो यदि वो मिनिमल वैल्यू है, यदि उसकी क्वांटिटी चेंज करते हैं मिनिमल वैल्यू से, यदि उसकी वो फैक्टर ने उस पर्टिकुलर फैक्टर है यदि वो कम है, यदि उसका कंसंट्रेशन ज़्यादा इंक्रीज करते हैं तो उसकी वजह से रेट भी इंक्रीज हो जाएगा। ठीक है, तो इन दिस वे these 4 factors affect the rate of photosynthesis.